My beloved child, there is something I have been waiting to tell you for a very long time. A truth so unexpected, so powerful, that the moment you hear it, you may feel your heart pause for a second. So before we begin, listen carefully. Do not skip this moment. Do not scroll away. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Many people will click on this message today, but only a few will truly understand why they were meant to hear it. And if you are still listening right now, it is not an accident. Something in your spirit already feels it. There is a hidden story unfolding around your life, a story that involves someone you have not fully understood yet. Your soulmate. Yes, the one whose presence has been quietly moving closer to your destiny. But there is a secret surrounding them, a secret that has remained in the shadows for a long time. And today, the first pieces of that truth are finally being revealed. Stay with me. Do not skip, because every second from here matters. Right now, somewhere in the world, there is a person whose heart recognizes yours even before meeting you. You have felt hints of this connection before. Moments when you suddenly thought about someone you have never met. Moments when you felt a strange sense of longing, as if your soul was remembering someone. Those feelings were never random. They were signals. And today, the message is about to become clearer. But first, you must understand something important. Your soulmate has lived through experiences you cannot see yet. Their journey has not been simple. They have walked through chapters of life filled with responsibility, silence, and decisions that changed everything. One of those decisions created a secret that almost no one talks about. A child. Yes. Before destiny brings the two of you together, there is a child connected to your soulmate's past. But listen carefully before you react. Do not skip. Because what you are about to understand will change the way you see this entire story. This is not a secret of betrayal. This is not a story of broken promises. This is a story of protection, sacrifice, and a destiny that has been carefully unfolding for years. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Your soulmate did not expect their life to unfold this way. There was a time when they felt alone. A time when they had to make decisions without knowing where the future would lead. During that chapter of their life, a child entered their world. But the situation surrounding that child was complicated. So complicated that your soulmate chose silence instead of explanation. Not because they were hiding from the truth, but because they were protecting something fragile. Protecting a life. Protecting a future. And strangely, that future includes you. Yes. Even though you have not fully met them yet, your presence has always been part of the path ahead. Right now you may be wondering, how could something like this be connected to me? That question is exactly why you must stay until the end. Because the truth behind this child, and the reason it has remained hidden, is much deeper than you think. Many people will misunderstand this story. They will hear only the surface and jump to conclusions. But you are here to hear the full revelation. And that revelation begins with a moment that happened years ago. A quiet night. A decision made in silence. And a promise your soulmate made while looking into the eyes of a small child. A promise that changed the direction of their entire life. Your soulmate promised something that very few people have the strength to promise. They promised to carry the responsibility alone until the right moment arrived. Until the moment destiny would send someone strong enough, kind enough, and understanding enough to accept the truth. That moment is getting closer. Closer than you think. And if your heart feels heavy or curious right now, it means the message is already reaching you. But the most surprising part of this story has not been revealed yet. Because the child connected to your soulmate holds a role in the future that no one expected. Not even your soulmate themselves. Stay with me. Do not skip. Something huge is waiting for you. There will come a moment when the truth finally steps out of the shadows. A moment when silence turns into honesty. And when that moment arrives, your reaction will shape everything that happens next. Will you understand the hidden pain behind the silence? Will you recognize the courage it took to protect a life alone? Or will the secret become a wall between two souls that were meant to meet? This is why this message matters. Because your heart is being prepared for something real. Something powerful. Something that very few people experience in their lifetime. But there is still another layer to this story, a layer that changes everything. The child connected to your soulmate has been growing, learning, and waiting without even knowing it. Waiting for the day when a new presence enters their world. A presence that will not replace anyone, but will bring warmth, guidance, and a new kind of family. That presence could be you. Yes. The role waiting in your future is not something ordinary. It is something meaningful. But before that future begins, the hidden past must be understood. And in the next part, you will discover the moment when your soulmate almost revealed this secret, but stopped at the last second. A moment filled with hesitation, emotion, and a fear that you might walk away before hearing the full truth. So whatever you do, do not skip the next part. Stay till the end. Because the next revelation will show you why this child's existence is not a problem in your story. It is the key to understanding the destiny that has been quietly guiding both of your lives. A quiet truth began to rise, but your soulmate almost stopped it. Listen carefully now. Do not skip this moment. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There was a day, not long ago, when your soulmate came very close to revealing everything. Their heart was racing. Their mind was filled with questions. Should I say it now? Should I finally tell the truth? But at the last second, they remained silent. Why? Because they were afraid of one thing. Not rejection. Not judgment. They were afraid that you might leave before hearing the whole story. So listen carefully. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Your soulmate has carried this secret quietly, like a heavy stone in their heart. Every time they thought about the future, they imagined a moment where they would finally tell you the truth. And in that imagined moment, they always wondered about your reaction. Would you listen? Would you understand? Or would the word child make you walk away before hearing anything else? This is the fear that kept the truth hidden. But destiny does not hide things forever. Slowly, gently, life has been preparing the moment for this truth to surface. And that moment is getting closer. Right now, while you are listening to this message, something inside your soulmate is changing. They are becoming ready. Ready to open the door that has been closed for years. But before that door opens, there is something you must understand about this child. Because this child is not just a secret. This child is the reason your soulmate became stronger, wiser, and more compassionate than ever before. The responsibility of protecting a young life transformed them. It shaped their heart. It taught them patience. And most importantly, it prepared them to love in a deeper way. Do not skip this part. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Many people think secrets are signs of dishonesty. But sometimes, secrets are shields. Shields protecting fragile hearts. Shields protecting innocent lives. Your soulmate chose silence not to deceive, but to protect. Imagine carrying such a responsibility alone. Imagine waking up every morning knowing that one small life depends on you completely. That is the journey your soulmate has been walking. Quietly. Bravely. And while the world moved forward, they continued building a future, step by step. But here is the surprising truth. During all those years, even while caring for that child, your soulmate often felt that someone important was still missing from their life. A presence they could not explain. A connection they had not yet experienced. That missing presence was you. Yes. Even before meeting you fully, your soulmate felt that their story was incomplete. As if destiny was still writing the most important chapter. Do not skip now. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because the child connected to your soulmate has unknowingly been preparing for your arrival as well. Children have a mysterious way of sensing things adults cannot explain. There were moments when this child asked questions. Questions that surprised your soulmate. Questions like, will someone new come into our life someday? Will we have someone who stays with us forever? Your soulmate did not always know how to answer. But deep inside, they hoped the answer would one day be yes. And that hope slowly grew stronger as destiny started guiding the two of you closer. Right now you might be wondering something very important. Why am I hearing this message today? That question has an answer. Because the time for hidden stories is slowly ending. Truth always finds its moment. And your soulmate is approaching the point where silence is no longer possible. Soon, very soon, the truth about the child will be spoken out loud. But here is the once-in-a-lifetime revelation. The child is not the obstacle people might expect. The child is actually the bridge. Yes. The bridge between your soulmate's past and the future that includes you. This is the part many people fail to understand. But you are still here listening. Which means your heart is strong enough to hear the full story. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because in the next part, a moment will be revealed that almost changed everything. A moment when the child themselves did something completely unexpected. Something so surprising that even your soulmate stood frozen in disbelief. A simple action. A few innocent words. But those words pointed directly toward the future, and toward you. When you hear what happened in that moment, you will understand why destiny has been quietly arranging every step. So prepare yourself. Do not skip the next part. Stay till the end. Because the next revelation is the moment when the hidden child unknowingly spoke about the person who would one day enter their life. And that moment may be the clearest sign yet that something extraordinary is waiting just ahead. Something unexpected happened on a simple day, and it changed everything. Listen closely. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Your soulmate never planned for this moment. It was an ordinary afternoon. The kind of day where nothing seems important at first. The sun was calm, the world was quiet, and the child was simply playing nearby. Your soulmate was watching them, thinking about life, thinking about the future, and thinking about a truth they had still not spoken. But then something surprising happened. The child suddenly stopped playing. They looked up. And with complete innocence, they asked a question that froze the entire moment. A question so simple, yet so powerful, that your soulmate could not answer for several seconds. The child asked, "Will someone come into our life who stays forever?" Those words were not expected. Your soulmate stood still. Their heart felt something unusual, almost like destiny whispering through the voice of a child. Do not skip this part. Stay till the end. Because something huge is waiting for you. The child continued speaking. Not loudly, not dramatically, just softly, like someone describing a dream. They said they felt that one day someone kind would enter their world. Someone patient. Someone who would listen. Someone who would not disappear. Your soulmate felt a strange silence filling the room. Because those words sounded like they were describing someone they had not yet met. Someone destiny had not yet revealed. Someone, like you. Yes. Right now you may feel surprised hearing this. But do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Children sometimes sense things that adults overlook. They notice emotions. They feel the quiet energy around them. And that day, the child said something even more unexpected. They said, "I think they are already coming." Your soulmate felt a wave of emotion they could not explain. How could a child say something like that? How could they speak about a future that had not yet happened? But the moment passed quietly. The child returned to playing, as if nothing extraordinary had just been said. Yet your soulmate could not forget those words. From that day forward, something changed inside them. The idea of revealing the secret about the child no longer felt impossible. Instead, it began to feel necessary. Because if someone truly meant to stay in their life, that person deserved honesty. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Your soulmate started imagining a future where the truth would finally be shared. A moment where they would look into your eyes and say everything they had kept inside. Not with fear. Not with hesitation. But with courage. Because real connections are built on truth. And the truth includes the child who has been part of their journey. But here comes the shocking revelation that few people expect. The child may not just accept you. The child may actually recognize you. Yes. Before you even fully step into their world, something inside that young heart may already feel familiar. It may feel like they have been waiting. Waiting for the missing piece of their small family story. This is why this message matters so much. Because the story is not only about your soulmate. It is also about the child whose life has quietly been connected to yours long before the meeting happens. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There is a moment approaching in the future. A moment when introductions will finally happen. Your soulmate will feel nervous. The child will feel curious. And you will feel something powerful inside your heart. Not confusion. Not fear. But recognition. Because sometimes destiny creates families in ways people never expect. Not through simple beginnings, but through journeys that slowly come together. And that moment is getting closer. Closer than your soulmate realizes. Closer than the child understands. Closer than you might believe. But the most surprising revelation of this entire story has not yet been spoken. Because in the next part, something extraordinary will happen. A moment where the child says one sentence that will leave your soulmate completely speechless. A sentence that seems almost impossible for a child to know. A sentence that directly points toward the person who will soon enter their life. So whatever you do, do not skip the next part. Stay till the end. Because the next revelation will show you why this story was never meant to remain hidden, and why the secret child may be the very reason your soulmate and you are about to cross paths in a way that feels truly unforgettable. A sentence was spoken, and your soulmate could not believe what they heard. Listen very carefully now. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The moment arrived quietly. Nothing dramatic. Nothing unusual in the air. The child was sitting beside your soulmate, looking outside the window, watching people pass by like any normal day. But then, the child said something that changed the entire atmosphere. They spoke slowly, almost like they were describing a picture inside their mind. And the sentence they spoke made your soulmate freeze. The child said, "I think the person who comes into our life will understand us immediately." Your soulmate looked at the child, surprised. But the child was not finished. They continued. They will not be confused. They will not run away. They will stay. Those words echoed deeply. Because those were the exact fears your soulmate had been carrying for years. The fear that someone might hear the truth about the child, and walk away. Do not skip this moment. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Your soulmate asked the child a simple question. How do you know that? The child smiled. Not with certainty, but with a calm confidence that felt mysterious. And then they said something even more surprising. I just feel it. That simple answer stayed in your soulmate's mind long after the conversation ended. Because feelings like that do not appear without reason. Sometimes they appear when destiny is quietly moving pieces into place. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. From that day forward, your soulmate began to look at the future differently. Instead of fearing the moment when the truth would come out, they slowly began preparing for it. Preparing to tell someone everything. Preparing to trust someone with their entire story. Preparing to open the door that had been closed for so long. And that door leads directly to the truth behind the title you heard today. Yes. Your soulmate has a secret child. But the shocking revelation is not just the existence of the child. The shocking revelation is the role you may play in their future. Because destiny does not create connections randomly. Sometimes it brings people together to complete a story that has been waiting for years. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Imagine the moment when your soulmate finally gathers the courage to speak. The moment when they look into your eyes and say the words they have practiced silently so many times. There is something important you must know. In that moment, everything will pause. The air will feel still. Your heartbeat may become louder. And then the truth will finally appear. The story of the child. The story of responsibility. The story of years spent protecting a small life with courage. But here is the surprising part that makes this story unforgettable. When the truth finally appears, it will not be the end of something. It will be the beginning of something greater. Because honesty creates stronger foundations than silence ever could. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Your soulmate has already imagined this future many times. A future where the child meets you. A future where 3 lives begin forming a new chapter together. Not forced. Not rushed. But naturally, step by step. And the child themselves may become the strongest connection between you. Children understand kindness faster than adults sometimes do. They recognize patience. They recognize warmth. They recognize who truly stays. And when that recognition happens, it can create a bond that no one expected. But before that future becomes real, something else must happen first. The final moment of courage. The moment where your soulmate stops hiding the truth. The moment where silence ends forever. That moment is closer than you think. Closer than yesterday. Closer than last month. Closer than the years of quiet that came before. Because destiny does not